Happy August 3rd edition of the Dumbest 30 Minutes.
Tom Brady's birthday today.
Oh, damn. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
To the GOAT.
To the GOAT.
How many Super Bowls did we watch him win? We lived together.
Well, he won 8, right?
I believe
Is
so.
it 8?
8. Yeah,
at least. At least
7 with the Patriots.
7.
And then he won the 8th with the Bucks.
So, did we watch that one?
I don't think we watched that one together. But you weren't in Jersey, but I think I was living with Kate at the time.
Oh, yeah. We probably didn't watch that one together then.
No, we.
I'd say like 3, at least 3.
There was the Eagles. No, they lost to the Eagles. There was the Falcons. I'm losing my mind. There was one night when we were tired, and I just remember not remember. It was when you didn't have your voice, because I remember they scored a touchdown and you let out like a scream, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And you weren't supposed to be even like making a peep or anything.
Right. Oh no, this is all in Roman numerals.
I feel like there was one year they faced the Falcons. Remember, Matty Ice was on there, and I think that was the year that they were down. It was like the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history or something.
Oh, okay.
Like they were down at the half and they ended up coming back.
All right, so New England Patriots NFL championships. I have 4 here. This doesn't make sense.
Is that AFC?
Oh, well, okay. So NFL 2017 against the Falcons.
Okay.
2019 against the Rams, but in 2015 the Seahawks.
Okay. I feel
he won 6 with the,
and then 7 total.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. So we definitely watched those 3 together.
Mm-hmm.
I remember also watching the Seahawks with you.
Right.
That wasn't like, I don't remember anything we did that night, but I remember, like, I'll never forget that goal line when they decided to pass instead of just hand it off to Marshawn.
Right.
And then the Falcons, I believe, was like the biggest comeback. That one was that was insane. That was the one where you couldn't, like, you lost your voice.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember when they started making the comeback. And then I feel like the Eagles, I know they lost, but I feel like it was like blow for blow. Like every time one would score, the other one would score. Yeah, that dude's incredible.
No.
One of the, like, I'm trying to think of other players that play nowadays where it's like, even if they're down by like 20 points with 3 minutes left, there's still like this hope. There's
right.
Like, if anybody can do it, it's him. Like, you have every bit of faith that like this game is not over yet.
Right. Yeah, it's not over.
And that's it's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, I only watch when we would watch, but the Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. We're always, Tom Brady. You're always rooting for the Patriots. Like, that's how I was about it.
Yeah. I think the only reason I wouldn't root for him at the time is like maybe if the Bears made it. But
right. Yeah.
That didn't happen. We didn't have to worry about that.
The greatest pipe dream of all time.
Yeah.
This is the year. They won a game. This is the year. We're going to the Super Bowl. Okay. Like, I've given up. Like, when I moved to Jersey, people were like, "Oh, you're a Bears fan?" Wrong. No. Why not? You're from Chicago. I go, I'm from Chicago. That's why. Like, I'm not lost in it.
I would cheer for them 100%. I would consider myself a Bears fan, but I'm not like a Bob Gill Bears fan. Like, I'm not going to games, obviously, but I'll always root for them. But it hurts too much to actually invest.
Right.
That's
yeah.
All. Like, I can't be invested because there was a time where it literally ruined my weekend if they were losing.
Right.
Like, it literally would be like I would not want to talk to anybody. I would just lock myself in my room afterwards.
Yeah, I remember in high school. I forgot who was the quarterback. Maybe it was what's his name?
Jay Cutler?
Yeah, it was probably Jay Cutler. They made it to the Super Bowl, right, against the Colts?
I don't think that was Jay Cutler, though. I think that was Rex Grossman.
Or maybe it was Grossman. Right. Either, yeah, so they made it all the way, and then they blew it. And then, like, every year after that, they just, like, it was just, oh, awesome, they won this week. Oh, the next week is just a shit show.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, they would consistently like play very well and maybe lose by a score to a team like the Patriots. But then the next week they would lose to the Detroit Lions, who fucking sucked at the time.
Right.
Like, well, why?
Yeah.
There was, I think, this is like maybe the most embarrassing Brian Urlacher play of all time, but when Tom Brady juked Urlacher out of his shoes
Oh,
This is before you and me were friends. I remember watching it in high school.
I don't even remember
I
that.
think it was in Chicago. It could have been in New England as well. I don't remember exactly. I just remember it was snowing out, and he decided to take it up the middle, Brady, and it's just him and Urlacher.
Right.
And he just makes a quick cut, jukes Urlacher out of his shoes.
Wow.
And it's like, what the fuck?
I'll have to look that video up.
Yeah.
Or if you could, add it like right here.
Yeah.
Or right here, wherever that is.
Yeah.
I actually just came across the roast of Tom Brady on Netflix. I'm sure it's been there.
Yeah.
I have only seen the clips online. But I was like, I might watch this. Now, I'm assuming it's always been on Netflix, but if I actually saw it.
It was one of the first live events. It was like a live Netflix show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You
haven't watched it yet, though? Just the clips?
No, just the clips.
It's really good.
I mean, he made a lot of money.
How much did he make?
I have a shit ton of money. Like millions, I think.
I believe that.
I
mean, he had a who's who of comedians out there.
Right.
And then because of that, Kill Tony, that's on Netflix now.
Right.
I think that helped bring him to the Netflix producers who put his show on there. But Tony Hinchcliffe, like, he got on there because of Joe Rogan. I think he texted Tom Brady and said, "Hey, you need to have this guy on here. He's like literally like the greatest roaster of all time." And they put him at a table in the front, and they gave him like a minute to say whatever. And then I'm sure you've seen Hinchcliffe's like minute of roasting,
Right.
but when he did it, I think he blew everybody's minds.
25 million.
Damn. Just for sitting there getting made fun of.
Yeah.
I would do it.
Oh, wow.
I'd do it in a heartbeat. Got lights up there?
Yeah, this is the armrest. What is this? The reading lights. So our station has these armrests in the middle. These are like cup holders big enough for like a whiskey glass. You want to charge things.
Let's do that next week.
Yeah, the sponsors, the Doctors Rosen. This is the chair to use.
Looks like a robot.
Many amenities here. It's a transformer couch. Also, shout out to the Duke, our sponsor, whose birthday is coming up.
Oh boy!
Birthday party, I believe, is Friday.
If you're a friend of the show and you want to hear the greatest Madonna song of all time, sang by the Duke,
yes,
we got you.
Shoot us a DM, and we'll get it to you.
He makes Madonna look like an amateur.
An amateur.
Honest to God, I was so happy when I saw that.
He is, he gets into the karaoke.
One thing about the Duke that I know, I mean, you've obviously known him longer than me, but when he goes in on something, it's all in.
Oh, yes. The train leaves the station, and it just is not stopping.
Yeah. You're getting his best if he's putting his time into it.
Yeah. Once he has his eyes on it, it's going to happen. Or it's happening no matter what.
Mm-hmm. And if you don't know what the best Madonna song is, then shame on you.
That's right. Yeah, you should know. You should know. It was utilized in the Deadpool and Wolverine movie a few times, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do a great version of that. Did I tell you about that? Like they took orchestra and a choir. They took I think a choir from, I want to say Compton. It was somewhere in L.A. And then an orchestra from somewhere in the UK, and they had them that choir sing from LA, and then they had like the instrumental was from that other band, but they ended up like putting those together to make those two versions of the song. I've listened to it way too many times. I'm embarrassed to say, but like, because if you go and look at the soundtrack of it, you can hear the actual soundtrack that they play in the movie.
Yeah, I have it. I listen to it like at least once a day.
Yeah, so
it's always on the playlist.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's obviously not the actual Madonna version of it. Mm-hmm. Her voice is in there, but it's the other stuff that they put in there. It was like a dual choir orchestra thing.
Oh yeah.
If you go on YouTube and you look it up, it's pretty neat. Like,
they give you like a whole they made it.
Yeah, I think there's like maybe like a 5-minute video on what they had to do to put it together. But it's pretty neat that they put that much time into making that version of the song.
All right,
great song.
Let's check it out. Mm-hmm. Netflix. Watched Untamed, a few episodes of that yesterday with the Doctors Rosen.
What is that about?
It is...
I've seen it, but I can't think of it right now.
So Eric Bana,
okay,
who he was the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
He also was the brother in Troy who gets killed by Brad Pitt.
I believe so. I'm trying to think of the character's name, but yes.
Orlando Bloom's brother who gets killed.
Yeah. What was his name?
I forgot his name.
Achilles kills. It was whoever the Trojan
warrior
was.
But so he is like a ex FBI agent who works with the park rangers. I'll be honest, I have no idea where it is. I only watched like the last 3 episodes. It's 6, so I have no idea what's going on. But when I watch, it's like he's investigating a murder, and then there's like they're like cooking meth underneath like this national forest, and so he's trying to figure out who killed somebody. And they're fine, all these things tie back together. So there's the drama, there's the who did what, and then what links this girl that he's trying to, who was murdered, like ties it all together. So you figure out like what happens to her and everything. And I won't spoil the rest of it, but he almost dies. And I'm literally just thinking about Troy again. I'm like, damn, this dude's about to get killed again, for somebody else's woman, somebody else's like daughter or something. So, but it was good. I was pleasantly surprised.
Is it a limited series?
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
I think that's it.
Cool. The when you said Eric Bana, there was one of my shirtless videos. Somebody, I don't even know who it was. Might have been somebody from the UK, but one of my subscribers said, "Oh, you look a lot like Eric Bana." However you pronounce it.
Oh yeah, it's longer. Because I googled him because I was like, I know he was in Troy. Wasn't he like the Incredible Hulk or something? Or he was in it. I don't know if he was. He was the Hulk, right?
Yep.
So his like last name is massive, and he's also Australian.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was like, Hispanic or something.
Mm.
But yeah, it's a super long last name.
When's the last time you watched The Equalizer?
Oh. Probably when we saw it.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that in forever.
I went down the rabbit hole. I don't know why I did it in this order, but all the Equalizer films are on Netflix. So I watched number 3 a couple months ago, and it was all right. But I was like, I almost forget what number 1 was about. So I didn't watch number 1. I watched number 2. And number 2 was actually, that one was very good. I thought it was better than number 3 was. But halfway through it, I realized that Pedro Pascal is the bad guy in it.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he doesn't have a mustache or anything, so that's why it wasn't like a giveaway right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like in everything else I've seen him, and he's got the.
Does he have a mustache in The Mandalorian?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
I can recall the scene of when he takes the mask off for the first.
Yeah, it was a big one. Yeah,
but and ever since those videos of him like caressing his actress's arms,
right,
them touching him, I'm like, I don't know if I like this guy.
It looks like he had a mustache in Mandalorian.
Okay. I feel like everything I've seen him in recently, he has the mustache.
Yeah, and in Game of Thrones and everything.
Yes. I forgot he was in that. That motherfucker's in
that. He gets killed too.
Yeah. He gets killed by the mountain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's Oberon.
The one
who duels the mountain.
Yeah.
Or the mountain. Duels the the mountain.
Yeah.
The brother's name is the Hound.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. So, yeah, he gets his eyes crushed out.
Yeah.
He's killing him, right? Okay. Just making sure I have the right.
The mountain just pulled 505 kgs.
Yeah, what is that? 1220?
Something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Set another world record. Insane.
Deadlifted over 1,200 pounds.
Didn't bleed. Didn't pop his eyes out. Anything else. In fucking sanity.
Right.
In Equalizer 2, Pedro Pascal is the bad guy, and just after all that shit or like all the stuff I've seen of him like touching actresses,
right,
touching him, I was like, I fucking hate this guy right now. And then, the way the movie goes down, him and Denzel were both partners at some point in the war, like when they were working for the government. Since then, they had disbanded, and then there's this woman that was also plays Denzel's best friend, and she gets attacked by these like mercenaries, and it looks like they kill her. Come to find out, Pedro Pascal is the one behind all the murders, and Denzel finds that out. They get into a fight in the middle of a hurricane. Can't make this shit up. And he takes out his entire task force, and at the end of it, if you remember the first Equalizers, like nobody touches this man.
Right? Yeah. He sets the watch or something,
yes. Right? And like in the first one, he literally says like, all right, 18 seconds or something like that. And then he goes and like kills everybody. And it was like 20 seconds. He's like, huh, all right. But he has kind of the same, I'm going to call it like autism, but it's like there's obviously something going on in his brain that nobody else is processing. But he just, when he finally gets a hold of Pedro Pascal, just beats the shit out of him, leaves him more or less for dead. I don't know why he did this part, but he takes a knife and slices the back of his neck and then pushes him off the top of I don't think it was a lighthouse, but it was off the coast, so it might have been. He was like on top of something high with a sniper rifle, and he chops the back of his neck and throws him off the edge. And then during this hurricane, this wave comes up and just pulls him away, and then
maybe that's they're inferring or saying like he cut his spinal cord.
That could be it.
That's what I would assume. I mean, I wonder. I bet that's pretty hard to do. There's like some stuff there, but you could probably do it.
Yeah, the minute leading up to that, where they were actually like hand-to-hand combat, he just beats the living fuck out of him. Like Pedro didn't have a chance at all. Oh. But anyways, for some reason, that gave me a lot more satisfaction than than normal.
Interesting thing I've been seeing. So Ozzy Osbourne died like a week or so ago.
Apparently, our last episode for more details.
Yes, more details. Apparently, according to these videos I've seen on Instagram, they asked like who he would want to play him in a movie about his life or something. And he says Denzel Washington.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's real. It doesn't look like it's an AI video or anything, but
I could see him saying that. Fuck, if I'd want Denzel to play me.
I know.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Training Day, great movie.
One of my favorites.
Great movie.
Out of all the fucking roles that guy has had, he's played Malcolm X. There's I don't know if you've seen John Q, but like that one, I felt
yeah. That's like where he's the dad.
Yeah, and
right.
His son has, I forget if he has
like a heart issue.
Yeah, he needs a new heart, and they won't give it to him, so he holds the hospital hostage, basically until his son can get a heart transplant.
And he was what was it? Inside Man.
Yes.
All right. Yeah.
That one. Man on Fire.
Funny story about Man on Fire. We were in Cabo one year with my whole family, my dad's side, and we're like gonna go see a movie, right? And like a lot of the titles are in Spanish, and there was like something llama, and our parents thought it would be like some kids movie. No, it was Man on Fire. So we're watching Man on Fire in Mexico, and all the parents are like, "What the fuck is going on?" Like, yeah. So that I saw Man on Fire whenever it came out in Mexico with my parents.
That's great. But yeah, all of the movies that he did, and like some of them are like realistic, some of them are out there, but like John Q to me, that was like a moving role. Or like usually if you play a historical figure of some sort, like Malcolm X, like these are usually the films that people win Oscars and awards for. But no, he wins Best Actor for Alonzo Harris in Training Day,
right? Which
is still amazing movie. I've watched his acceptance speech before, and when he won that, and oh man, the other actor's name is I'm gonna lose it for a second. Old black guy. He was the first black man to win an Oscar. God damn it, I can't think of his name right now. Very famous guy.
Morgan Freeman?
No.
Oh, whoops.
Laurence Olivier.
Oh, wow.
So I forget whatever, but he won an Oscar, and so Denzel was going to be like the second black man to win the Best Actor award. And that same night, Laurence Olivier won another Oscar. And so during his acceptance speech, he's like, "For 20 years, I've been trying to get one like you, and then you have to go win one the same night." So he was still saying that. I just thought it was great.
So yeah, I just was looking up the slicing the back of the neck thing, and apparently if you stab somebody in the back of the neck, and depending on where you hit them, they could become paralyzed.
Okay.
And or you could just ultimately like shut down their ability to breathe. But that's a stabbing. So, but you're saying he like sliced the back of his neck. So maybe it could be the same thing.
Yeah.
Because there's vertebrae there, but it's a movie, so who knows?
Yeah. At that point, it was just. I mean, I don't want to compare him to Steven Seagal. I don't mean this in a bad way.
Right.
But like Steven Seagal fights, it's like he's just barely moving. He's like, the guy goes flying. I wouldn't say the guy went flying when Denzel was doing this stuff, but he's just so like efficient with everything he's doing.
Right.
So he didn't have to move much. He just like block, boom, like chop, knock him down, stabbed him a couple times.
Yeah.
And then like I said, Pedro was dead to rights when he got face to face with him. But this was like a minute of him just getting the shit kicked out of him, and then he sliced the back of his head. It was just like cherry on top. I'm assuming just for movie purposes, just to get a reaction at the end. But the way the movie was done is like when you see how the woman gets murdered, it's like 2 or 3 men go and attack her, and they're like throwing her down, beating her up, and she's fighting back, and looks like she's gonna win. And then all you hear is like a scream at the end, and I think she's behind a closed door, so you don't even know that she's dead until the next scene. And then Bill Pullman plays the husband. Bill Pullman from Independence Day, the president.
Oh yes,
yeah.
His son is Sentry.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay.
They're in.
Really?
I think are they doing what are they doing? Oh, he is going to be in Spaceballs too.
Oh, good.
Supposedly, well, like they both will be in it.
Both. Okay, so the son and the.
I'm pretty sure I saw that.
Should be in it.
But yeah, that's his son.
Wait for that. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Look at us. This is a movie.
Yeah, this is the movie
day.
Yeah, the movie episode.
But going back to Steven Seagal. Remember the is it Bad Thoughts with
yes, Tom Segura.
Tom Segura, and he plays Steven Seagal. That was like, if there's something you should watch on Netflix, it's Bad Thoughts with Tom Segura. No children around.
If you want to be grossed out, but also laugh your ass off.
Yes, and and there's an episode specifically directed at Steven Seagal, which is actually really funny.
Yes.
I think all of the episodes are really good.
Oh yeah. The only one that weirded me out was the one where he's trying to hook up with the hot chick, but she had
the sister. Oh God, yeah, that was bad. That was a rough one to watch.
Yeah, there are some of them. Depends on your humor, but if you have a dark, twisted humor, you'll probably enjoy all of them. But even for me, I feel like I have a dark, twisted humor. That is one that I was like, this isn't doing it for me.
Yeah, it was too much. But the other ones were great, like the gym one, and like he has, freaks out, and then he like wakes up from the daydream. He's like, so do you want to join? And then he's about to drink the thing, and he's like, fuck yeah. And you're like, after that whole dream you just had,
should we just tell the whole thing?
No, we can't. No. If they want to know what goes on, you have to watch it. Bad Thoughts, Tom Segura on Netflix.
Yes. The first scene though, I feel like it's a good opening one. It's the one where he's the
sniper, right? Yeah, yeah.
And then I won't go into it, but it's a good, that one. It doesn't get better from there in terms of the comedy or the direction of the show. I'll just say he shits his pants in the first one.
Yeah, he does. He does.
It goes from there, and it gets weirder at sometimes. Steven Seagal. I'm trying to think. There was one movie. Was he in The Rock?
No, that was Nicolas Cage and Sean Connery.
I feel like he's in it for like 10 minutes or something. Or there's some movie where he gets killed. Like,
who I think is in The Rock? I was just reading about this. John Connor's dad, the guy that was in Tombstone.
Yeah,
I think he was in The Rock. All right, let's look it up.
Yeah, see,
but I'm pretty sure that's.
I'm trying to think what movie it was then.
Ed Harris is in it.
Yeah, he plays the
general.
Yes, he's the one who's in charge of that whole platoon.
Yeah, Michael Biehn. Biehn is John Connor's dad.
I'm trying to think of the movie. Obviously, it's not that one if we don't find him. But he's in some movie where maybe it's Under Siege. I know he's in that one. But there's one where like you would think he was going to be the main character, and then ends up getting killed off pretty early on. Or what? It doesn't matter. It's just my ADD going all over the place.
No, I don't see anything for that. Okay. But apparently, he faced The Rock.
And
I don't know. I think there's a lot of. I don't know what this is.
There's some pretty.
Oh, there's a feud.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Talking shit about each other.
Maybe
there was. I want to say. think it was Chuck Norris. Somebody was interviewing Chuck Norris. This is like back in the '80s, and they asked him like, "Oh, so blah blah blah." They're asking about his career. He goes, "Oh no, I was a world champion and this, and this." And there, I think whoever it was, maybe it was David Letterman, was asking him, "So could you teach me how to defend myself if I were to get in a fight?" He goes, "Well, the first thing is like, no, I couldn't. Like, you need to actually like train, but like, here's a couple things you could think about. It's like, you never look for the fight. You never do this. Like, if something happens, just get out of there. Like, you should never be looking to be fighting."
Mm-hmm.
But then I think he shows him like one move or something like that, and then he starts asking him like, "So what about these other actors who do these action movies? Like, are they legit?" And again, he talks about his career, and I believe they either allude to Steven Seagal or they say his name straight up, and he's like, "Oh no, I would kill him," or so, like something like that. Like, he doesn't like. I don't think he uses the words "kill" because it's Chuck Norris, but there's a video out there where they're asking him about like other actors who like pretend to fight or something like that, and he's like, "Oh no, I am the real thing." And coming from Chuck Norris, it just seems like a lot more. It's very enforced. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't fuck with Chuck Norris.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I'm trying to what were his movies? I'm sure I've seen a bunch in that TV show where he was the cowboy.
Yeah.
Or the cop.
Walker, Texas Ranger.
Right, Walker, Texas Ranger.
And then he was Lone Wolf McQuade, which was like, he was like a special Army Ranger.
Yes.
Something like that. To me, it's most memorable because it's a Bruce Lee movie, but Return of the Dragon, they fight Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris.
Oh, yeah.
In the Roman Coliseum. That one doesn't. I think that was like one of Chuck Norris's first movies that he did, but he was like the main bad guy. Like Bruce Lee had beat up a bunch of other people, like basically leading up to him, and then they get into a fight. And I couldn't tell you the whole thing from it or how he does it. I've seen some of these scenes a bunch of times, but the one that always just stands out is like Chuck Norris doesn't have a beard, but he has a lot of chest hair.
Oh.
And at some point, he has like the one up on Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee grabs his chest hair and like rips it out before they does something. Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, that's I remember that one. He was in the Expendables.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah.
And even hits one of his own Chuck Norris jokes. It's like, "Oh, I heard you got." I forget what joke they hit. It was either about the snake or a tiger or something. The Expendables. But they walk up on him and they're like, "Oh, I thought you died." And maybe I'm just saying just a Chuck Norris joke. It's like, "Yeah, a snake bit me. But after 90 excruciating minutes, the snake died."
I'll have to look that up. I don't think I saw the one with him. It was like the third one.
I think it was the third
I think I only saw the first two, honestly. Nothing against them.
No.
But yeah, who was in the second one?
As in?
Like the special, like...
the bad guy? Or
I don't know if it was the bad guy.
Each one, like the bad guy in it is like another...
Was it Jean-Claude Van Damme? Was he in the second one?
I think he was the third one.
The third one?
No. Third one was Mel Gibson. Second one must have been Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I think it was him.
Okay.
Yeah, and Bruce Willis was in like all of them.
Yeah,
he was. Yeah,
he because they present him almost like he's in charge of a lot of this shit. Like, because it's like Stallone's in charge of that whole group of guys,
right?
Misfits. But then at some point he's talking to Arnold and Bruce Willis in the first one, and that's about it. And I think in the second one, Bruce and Arnold play a bigger role, and then in the third one, I think they play even more of a role. But anyways, like, movies are great. They just keep bringing like more and more action stars into it. They can.
Yeah, I mean, it's like our childhood. I mean, I think we missed the mark. Obviously we weren't, or I wasn't. I was definitely not around the '80s, but growing up, I watched those movies like Terminator 2, and then Rambo.
Nostalgia.
Yeah,
it's like one big nostalgia fest.
Right.
It's great. There's a scene in the first one where Stone Cold Steve Austin is fighting Sylvester Stallone, and Stallone does almost all of his own stunts, especially in those fight scenes. And he's telling Stone Cold, like, lay into me, like, make it look good, blah, 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 throw me into it. And he actually like throws him into something. I believe he like broke his neck or something, like, or maybe his ribs. Yeah, and like finish the scene, finish the movie because he had to. He's also the editor of these movies, right? And everything. I remember Stone Cold telling the story about it. He's like, "Man, I don't want to, like, I'm a lot bigger than Sly. I don't want to be like thrown around." He's like 70 when I'm doing this. And they just like he kept yelling at me like, "No, go harder, go harder! Like, why are you holding back? Don't fucking hold back!" And then eventually threw him so hard they broke.
Right.
It's like the man's just so fucking tough. It just makes you respect him more. Like even if you don't like his acting or anything,
Mhm.
when you see somebody commit that much to it. The one of them, I'm trying to think. Maybe they made 4 of them.
We'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
Oh, 30 minutes. All right,
Yeah.
we'll extend to find out about the Expendables.
We'll end it there.
How
I want to
many?
say there was a 4th one.
Expendable.
I'm drawing a blank on it now.
There are 4.
Okay. Because then, what was last thing? This has nothing to do with Expendables, except Sly Stallone and
Mhm.
his new season of Tulsa King coming out.
Oh yeah, I was
heard?
just about to bring it up,
Yeah.
but what about it?
Samuel L. Jackson.
What?
Yeah, he's in it.
No way.
Yeah, look it up really quick. They're like because they have a scene together that I think they showed, but then they also they've done some Instagram videos where the two of them are talking. But Samuel L. Jackson's going to be in there. I don't know if he's playing a villain or a good guy or what, but the two of them are in like a dining room or in a restaurant in a booth, and they're talking.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson is a new character. There's somebody else. I don't. Because there's a spinoff.
Okay.
So he is this new character, Russell Lee Washington Jr. So he's going to star as the same character in the spinoff Nola King.
Okay.
And that will premiere in 2026. So they were friends in jail and a 10-year stint in federal prison. So he's going to be sent to take out Dwight. So I'm assuming that is, whatever happens. But yeah, that show's great. So, there is some comedy in it. There's definitely some action. There's some drama. He has a love interest. Definitely would watch Tulsa King if you haven't.
Yeah.
If you want the dark, edgy comedy, Bad Thoughts, Tom Segura.
Yep.
And you want to, one other thing we should talk about, TV show wise, I feel like, defined me growing up. And then, we rewatched it when we lived together was the Hercules.
Oh,
which we could definitely discuss for much longer.
Episode.
Kevin Sorbo may be fucking crazy now. Who knows? But
he's just conservative. But
his shoes, his shows and movies now are just like extremely right wing, which is fine. Like I don't care, but because I'm not going to watch them. But yeah, Hercules, Legendary Journeys. We'll probably talk more about it at some point on this show. So you could get ahead of the game to watch it. I don't know if it's still on Netflix.
It may not be.
I'm sure you could find it somewhere, though.
I'm sure it's on YouTube, too.
Yeah.
Or you just watch a compilation of, like, the best scenes from it. Funny. It would have his episodes where it's just comedy.
Mm-hmm.
Have its, like, dark episodes where he's fighting another god, like Hades or something.
Right.
Or has to... But, yeah. Man, was that show good.
It, like, teaches you how to be a better man. That's what I felt like I learned as an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He always did the right thing. Or in the season where he wasn't a good guy and he was... I forget if he was possessed or if he was... There was one season, though, where he wasn't good. I remember Aeolus and the rest of them had to, like, more or less, like, try to bring him back. I forget what.
Right, yeah, he was mad, I think, at Hera or something.
Yes. And,
we'll have to, watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, really good examples of what to do.
We could do like Joe Rogan does the fight companion. We could do like the Hercules companion. We watch it here.
Playing in the background,
yeah,
in the corner.
Yeah. So you want to watch Hercules with us? Just shoot us in the DMs. Maybe our sponsors will put it together so that we could.
My dad will start sponsoring us and do the show with us.
But yeah, those sponsors out there: UFO, Strike Movement, Fabletics.
I'm all over Fabletics.
So
got my pink underwear on today.
Skims. But yes, we're definitely over 30 minutes. This was a movie episode, sitcom. Enjoy the week. Stay hard.
Stay hard.